Views expressed in this podcast are for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect any affiliated organizations. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, episode 24, No Safe Words.
This is, I feel like I'm in the Groundhog's Day. So, ladies and gentlemen, we had an issue last week of our recording. Apparently, we all, Scotty and I sounded like Mr. Roboto. I mean, it kind of probably would have been cool putting it out. Nah, it wouldn't have been good for you guys listening to that.
Nobody wouldn't have listened to it.
It would have been bad.
Yeah. The recording audio didn't really pan out the way we should. But we got some new technology here.
Yeah.
So, new tech.
They've upgraded.
And for the record, guys, it's not my fault. Someone's trying to blame me for this. Someone's trying to blame me
Somebody
for this.
spilled water.
I don't know if you guys remember, but there was a table here. And my beverage would sit on the table.
They can't even show you, like, they can't even see what you're pointing at.
It's right here.
I know, but they can't see your hand.
Well, they can see my hand.
It's right. It was right here.
It was here. There was a
right
table
next to me on the left, and he moved it to put it on his left. So I don't have a table anywhere near me. So I put my water bottle on the ground where our mixer was, and he would let his arms swing and knock it over. And we think that could have been the cause of the problem, but we're not 100% certain. So fingers crossed it is.
I'll pull it up. I'll pull it apart and show you the destroyed components.
Did you open it up?
No, I haven't yet, but I can.
Oh. I mean, it wasn't me. I didn't knock it. Listen, I didn't knock it over. You knocked it over. So technically, it's a you problem.
Oh, it's a you problem.
It is a you problem.
But
I don't even know how to open this thing. Oh,
I
But it's okay.
mean, I have a question because Max B just came home from a 16-year prison sentence. For those who don't know, he's a rapper. Was really tied to like Dipset, French Montana, many moons ago, and he was just released out of prison.
what did he do?
Robbed a jewelry store.
Well, I mean, listen, just making me think about Animal Kingdom. All the heists.
Yes.
Maybe how long? It was a long time ago, right? 15 years ago? 16 years ago?
16 years ago, he just got out.
Wild.
What would be the first thing aside from having sex? Like, what would be the first thing that you want to do?
Eat a burger.
Eat a burger? I was thinking
Or
steak.
a nice fat steak.
I want
Yeah, probably steak. Probably
Like a ribeye. Nice fat ribeye.
Yeah,
Fat, juicy ribeye.
big old piece of meat.
big, juicy.
Is there any, like, he has access to
Drive. What about driving?
driving?
Driving. This is the first time you've seen farther than like 25 feet.
Yeah.
So what's wild? That was the thing that they told us.
I
in
got
the
one.
was, like, when we went on deployment, they were like, "Be careful driving," because when your eyes get used to only being able to see like 20, 25 feet in front of you, they're not used to seeing far distances, and they're not used to focusing. And I mean, I guess he probably saw the sky and stuff like that, but like outside of that, like he didn't really,
Right.
So that would be weird. But that would be something I'd want to do.
Yeah, and he has access to a lot of funds right now. So, like, he can do whatever he wants to do. There's nothing that he
Oh,
can't
he does?
Yeah, I mean, like, French Montana is very, very wealthy, and that's his, like, boy. So,
Oh, okay.
he's not going to be, like, he came out and got $500,000 worth of jewelry.
Whoa.
From French Montana? Here you go.
I don't know if it's part of his money, French Montana's money, but, yeah, got right to business. But, like,
This is the stuff I hid from the cops?
yeah. Speaking of that heist, I don't know. Like, for me, I
would take a shit in peace.
You'd what?
Take a shit in peace.
Take a.
Oh,
Well, think about the toilet bowl that you get to sit in, and as opposed to
Bro,
that
it'd
metal
be like
fucking.
Golden Throne.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, like, get a room at the Ritz and just, like, fucking chill, get a massage, like, a whole spa day, bro. Nice little fucking like 2-hour shower, a little bath maybe.
I mean,
action.
I need one of those right now. So if I was in prison for 16 years, I probably wouldn't need that too.
Yeah.
But right now, I need
You
that.
don't have to worry about dropping the soap or nothing.
Jeez Louise.
He goes straight for the kill.
Yeah.
He goes straight for the kill.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, he's got to have been in a max security prison, right? Like, he's not in no daycare, right? Like,
No, he was in a.
yeah,
yeah.
armed robbery. Yeah, I mean, you're going away to max security. Like, that's a violent crime.
So, yeah, I mean, steak will be on top of the list. I think I would want to go see a movie.
Oh,
Nah, they got movies
okay.
to watch. They probably sit there and watch
No,
TV
like
all
go
day.
to a movie theater. Go to a movie.
I mean, I
theater.
guess
There's so
it's
many.
crazy. He missed COVID.
Well, did he?
well, no, he
I
just
mean,
had
he was
it in
in
prison.
jail.
Yeah, but they were wearing masks in jail, weren't they?
Yeah,
Were they?
but I mean, like, it wasn't like he was already confined.
Fair.
You know what I mean? So
You're not missing out much.
he got
You
a
can't-
2-year reprieve, I guess, because he's already doing it.
That's a wild time. Yeah,
Damn.
but welcome home, Max. It's just interesting. I was just like thinking about it, and like, there's so many things that you do from a day-to-day perspective that if you were arrested for 16 years and in confinement, what that looks like and how that is today. Like just taking my dog for a walk, right? Like you're not doing that. Just being able to do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it.
I'm not doing that anyway.
What?
I mean,
Taking
yeah,
it
I'm not
back.
doing any of that anyway.
Yeah.
What is something that you would do that you couldn't do if you were in prison?
I mean, anything that you do in your day-to-day life, like you get to go to a job, you get to go see other people. Sure, you know you
Yeah.
might have headaches at work and it might be stressful going through a stressed time, but you could just be looking at a bunch of dudes.
I
All the
definitely would
time.
go get a cheesesteak.
Yeah, from where?
I think a lot of it would be around food. Probably
Yeah.
drink. Oh, he hasn't had a drink in 16 years.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, they make hooch there. I
I
guess
don't know if he
they
has
make
that.
I
hooch,
mean,
right?
a high quality drink.
I mean, did he?
or a quality
A-
drink
they
of
just
any
saw
A
sort.
Diddy
cocktail.
Did he was drinking?
That's
just
bro,
saw
bro.
Di-
Come on, that's different.
What
I
do you
mean,
mean?
Did he get special privileges? This guy, I don't think this guy has special
They
privileges.
made some crazy shit. They like
Really?
fermented. They had, I don't know if it was grape juice. They had some sort of juice, and then they like
Oh, he's getting extra time for
fermented
that.
apples. Like, yeah, they made their own
So like wine.
alcoholic beverage in jail.
Yeah, I mean
So they
do
made
that.
some wine or some like shit. What is it when you like what's that? There's that drink with pineapples where you take pineapple and you ferment pineapple and it turns to. It's not like a cider, but
You can ferment anything, any fruit, anything with sugar.
anything with sugar will turn into alcohol when you ferment it, or will alcohol be a byproduct when you ferment it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
My father-in-law made cherry wine.
cherry wine.
Cherries and fermented cherries and cherry wine.
Yeah, Diddy
know what that
was
makes me think
allegedly
of?
caught with homemade alcohol at Fort Dix Federal Prison. Alcohol was made from fermented Fanta, sugar, and apples.
Fanta wine. Very nice.
Wow, that probably tasted good.
There's
Yeah.
a guy on YouTube who like ferments everything. Like he did like Mountain Dew wine.
There's a guy on YouTube who just chugs bottles of soda.
He just chugs bottles of
He
soda.
just chugs 2-liter bottles of soda back to back to back. I'm pretty
You
sure he has
know-
diabetes.
You know what I just
Pretty sure he's got diabetes.
saw for the first time that I don't even this has been out for a long time and I had no idea that people have channels of just eating food.
Oh yeah, it's called mukbang. I think it's called.
Where they just order an insane amount of food and they just eat and eat.
Are you
and
ready?
eat.
It's called mukbang. It's a South Korean internet trend where a host eats large quantities of food while interacting with a live audience or for a pre-recorded video. It's called mukbang. No, I've never
Mukbang.
watched any mukbang videos before. I just happen to know what it's about because I like to know obscure
Who
interesting, not so
watches
interesting
that
fact.
shit,
A lot of people.
A lot of
This is a
people.
lot of people.
dude?
Just like ASMR bullshit, like people that watch ASMR.
I don't really know what ASMR means.
Auto
You mean like the stuff where they cut the like soaps, the bars of soap or whatever, or like the
it's sound
yeah, it's
and
just any kind of
visual.
sound. Yeah, it's called autonomous sensory meridian response. That's what ASMR stands for.
that's ridiculous.
It generates basically when you get that tingle, like like sometimes you hear something, you get like a tingle feeling or whatever.
Like, I don't know if this ever happens to you when you guys are listening to music, like where people are like singing, and it's live music or like it just live real instruments, where I get goosebumps, like my hair stands up,
Nope,
and it happens a lot.
that doesn't.
Yeah, I've had that before a couple times.
I like
Certain
if I
songs
hear,
I'll be
like,
listening to it.
Oh, go ahead.
Certain songs I'll be listening to it and I'll just get like goosebumps and like I'll be like, "Wow, that's so fucking good!" It's just like that's crazy.
It's like literally my hair stands up, and apparently
Yeah.
like there's a certain percentage of the United States that happens to.
That doesn't happen to me. I get that way when I hear like something like some sort of motivational speech or like that's like real. You know what I mean? Like
Like maybe like college, like a class or something.
no,
like you
no,
get
no, no, no,
another-
no. Like like when certain people are like saying some real ass shit. That's like, dude, that's so
Okay,
true. Or like
that was a bad attempt at a joke on my end, but okay.
or
Yeah.
motivational.
Motivational. Now push it real good.
Arnold.
Wow.
It's like Arnold talking about going to the gym.
Or
Yeah.
or like if
It's
I
like
watch,
I'm coming at the gym.
I'm coming all the time. I'm gonna go to the
coming all
gym.
the time. Or like when I watch a movie that like really hits home, like a part of a movie that like really hits home,
Like
for
Free
instance,
Willy?
like Boyhood. You ever watch Boyhood?
No.
No.
Bro, one of the best movies of all time. Ethan Hawke. I forget the kid's name.
Why do I feel like I've heard of it?
Great. It was on New York Times bestsellers top 100. I think it's like number 75 or 50 or something. Great freaking movie. Like so many parallels and so many different levels. And
I think you
like
talked about this movie before.
yeah, it was a great movie. You
I
should
feel
watch
like
it.
Ethan Hawke
It's
is underrated.
sad. It's sad. If you're not in a good spot, don't watch it. But
You
like
said underrated or overrated?
definitely.
So I think Ethan Hawke is underrated.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, I don't think he's a great actor, but he's a good actor.
He fits certain roles pretty good,
Yeah.
and I think he's just underrated for his abilities.
Yeah.
So it's called frisson, triggered by the brain releasing adrenaline in response to a sudden, emotionally powerful, and unexpected musical change. This ancient fight or flight survival response causes tiny muscles attached to each hair follicle to contract, making the hair stand on end and creating goosebumps. This reaction is often associated with feelings of pleasure due to a release of dopamine.
Sounds
Like,
about right.
If
Sounds like
I'm
a
listening
bad
to,
thing,
if I'm listening to like,
then a good thing.
huh? It's a good thing.
I said it sounds like a bad thing, but then a good
Yeah. Well, they try
a
to
fight
they,
or flight.
No, that they liken it.
It arouses
to
you.
the response that your body gets
Okay.
from a fight or flight. But this is a dopamine
but in the
release.
opposite direction.
So it happens when someone hits certain vocals and or the instruments are playing. Like if someone's just shredding the guitar, for instance, and there's like powerful vocals, it's gone.
Like
yeah.
like when you're at a baseball game and there's like somebody who's really singing the national anthem really well, and they're
Oh,
like,
if someone is like, if I'm somewhere
Yeah.
and like they're hitting notes, my hair is done. 100%. 100%.
Or like Mariah Carey every time she sings.
Speaking
And I
of,
think there's a characteristic thing of it where you get a feeling like it's like right there kind of, and it like goes down into your back, and then like that it like almost starts there and it spreads its way out when you get like when you like get goosebumps or when something you react that way to like a a good song or a good singer or something along those lines.
Right. Right.
And speaking of good movie, I watched a movie the other day that I always cry to. Always cry.
Rec Room of a Dream.
Fucking Friday Night Lights. Such a fucking good movie.
I don't think
That is a good movie.
seen that movie.
Oh, it's such a good movie. Friday Night Lights is such a good movie. Based on a true story.
Did you cry?
Yeah. Didn't
Aw.
didn't cry as like
Were you like,
Did you need a good cry?
Nah, I didn't need to cry.
Oh.
Did you need a hug after?
Yeah, maybe. You want to hug it out right
Do you need a hug now?
now?
Stay over there.
So, speaking on films and entertainment, I'm 2 episodes into Derry. Did you watch Derry, Mo? Welcome to
Haven't
Derry.
had a chance. No, I haven't had a chance
I
yet.
watched the first episode.
First episode. We're on episode 3. Episode 3 aired on Sunday. So, this Sunday will be episode 4.
Jesus.
What were your thoughts?
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
Like
That
flying demon babies.
that cinema
Wild.
scene was crazy.
Flying demon babies. Wild.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Pretty freaking wild.
What is it on again?
What?
HBO Max.
It's on HBO Max. HBO
Okay.
finally caught us.
Good.
Listen,
you check-
the HBO Max comes out with good shows, okay? Duster was a good show. It just didn't get
No.
pushed away.
I meant finally caught us as in like I tried logging in and it was like, oh, seems like you're using somebody else's account.
No.
And I was like,
I gave you my
oh,
password. I had to re-update my password.
oh no.
All right, well then just
I already
cancel.
paid for a whole
Cancel.
year.
Why would you do that?
Well, it was a 12% savings. Cancel yours. You can use mine.
No, mine's part of the whole package that we pay for.
Are we?
It's okay.
Yeah, you pay for YouTube, right?
Yeah. Yours is a part of the YouTube?
I think so.
No.
YouTube TV?
Yeah.
How much you pay per month? $90 a month for that, you said?
Yeah. But it's
Lady at work
split,
today.
right?
Split.
Lady at work today was telling me about it because she's like, we need to get one for work because I got to set up this. I got to set up these 2 TVs in our like main cafeteria room, whatever, for some event next week. And she's like, we should get a YouTube TV account because I don't even have cable at home. I don't have a cable box or anything. It's all smart TV. And I was like, yeah, that's cool. All right.
Is that like your boss? You're like, yeah, I can use that account too, right?
No. I mean, listen, if I'm the one that opens it and signs up for it, I'm sure I could probably
NFL
use
Sunday
it.
Ticket, MLB. It's all in the company, right?
I mean, that's what they want it for. They want it to have games available. Like if they decide to watch, if there's like a happy hour there, or they decide to watch a game or something, So I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, man, there's 1 o'clock games all year for baseball.
Yeah. And the people there love to watch. They're bothering me like, can you get the streaming set up in my office? Because where we moved, the building we moved to has TVs in all the offices. Not all of them, but like the important people's offices have TVs on their walls. So they're all like, oh, they all had smart TVs. I spoke to the guy that used to work there. And he's like, these are shitty TVs that we bought like 6, 7, 8 years ago and then didn't even really get use out of them because once they finished building out that floor, they didn't end up actually occupying the floor because COVID. And then they ended up determining that everyone just works remote. So those TVs just sat there, and then they're Vizios, and Vizio released a software update that breaks the TVs. And once, like, you can't do anything. Once you update to it, that's it. The TV's hosed. So like we have all these TVs on the wall that I had to buy TiVo sticks, like TiVo streaming devices to plug into the back of all the TVs in order to get them to even be able to do anything at this point. So that was a lot of fun.
Sounds like it.
What about Apple TV or Fire Sticks?
Fire sticks are
TiVo?
buggy.
TiVo, these were the least expensive, and they accomplish what the task. The main thing was being able to Chromecast from their computers onto the devices, and then that's pretty much the main thing was doing
Gotcha.
that. And I think Apple TV doesn't have built-in Chromecast by default.
Right.
And,
it's like screen mirroring, unless they have Apple
the same thing-
computers.
Yeah, and the same thing with Amazon. So plus the TiVo, those TiVo devices, I found them on. There was a sale on Amazon. I got them for like I got 4 in the beginning. I got 4 for like $25 a piece, and then they went up to like 20. Yeah, and then they went up to like $29 a piece. So I ended up buying 2 more or 3 more because we had a couple more people that needed them. So I'm kind of just buying them as I go. But for that price, I mean, it accomplishes everything they need. There's no like the TVs are now usable again.
Right.
Like,
right.
Speaking of YouTube TV, they need to figure it out. I'm not sure if this is going to be just solely a YouTube thing or if Disney is going to try not to have any partnerships with like a cable or streaming service.
Yeah, because none of Disney stuff is allowed.
None of Disney stuff is on YouTube TV right now.
It's not anywhere. Only Disney.
Wait, it's not on Comcast either?
I don't unless they have like a Disney Channel. Yeah.
and every time I call Verizon, they're talking about that they're aware of the dispute.
Didn't it just lapse?
Well, YouTube, the contract was done, I think, end of October. Yeah. So like Monday Night Football's on Disney.
Gotta get Disney Plus, bro. It's exclusive.
The fuck.
You know what we're gonna go back to?
Cable.
Yeah, we're gonna buy literally a streaming service that allows you to watch all of the other streaming services with packages. Huh? Sounds a lot like cable.
I think this will be
just streaming.
It's gonna be what it is right today.
No, yeah, I think these subscription services, somebody's going to come around and they're going to be like, we're going to bundle everything. They're already bundling them.
But they can't. That's the thing.
Oh, they
can't with those exclusive agreements. If Disney says no one can have our stuff, then they can't. If Paramount says no one can have our stuff, then they can't. So they've made it to the point where they're not going to partner. Just like, for example, if ESPN...
I guarantee the holdouts will lose.
You're not wrong.
What do you mean the holdouts will lose?
The holdouts will lose. The
Like,
people who are like, nope, I'm not sharing my shit with anybody, they're going to lose. They're going to lose. Well, like, am I going to get a service where I can watch 10 channels, or am I going to get a service where I can watch 3?
I understand you, but like...
Even if there's 3 premium and there's 3 premium and there's 7 other like semi-premium channels, I'm still picking the fucking 10 channels.
It's like you're getting so much fluff and extra shit that you don't need.
I mean, that's true. That's true. You might be, but like,
I don't watch, like,
for instance, Stars, right? There's one show I watch on Stars, which is called From. Right?
Is that on Stars? I thought that was on AMC.
I thought it was on Stars. Whatever it is, AMC, Stars, whatever, right? Like, there's one streaming service. I only watch one freaking show on it, and this is the one show I watch, right? If I get that for free with 3 other premium channels that I actually want, then I'm going to pick that service over the other ones, right? But like, I mean, they're going to get like the niche audiences, right? Like Disney, every freaking kid, every household with the kids probably has Disney Plus.
We need to do something about that.
Might be without, might not be.
Do you guys have Disney Plus?
We have Disney Plus, yeah, of course. Why? I have Disney Plus with the Hulu package. No ads. Because
your mic is not coming in, Tony.
He's not
I don't know
saying
because
anything.
you're not talking? Oh.
He's giving you shit. He knows. But anyway, so I've got I got Paramount, I got Peacock, I got AMC, I got Stars, I got Apple TV. It's ridiculous. I probably pay $400 a month. It's more than I would have paid for cable.
On Paramount, I'm
with
watching,
the premium channels.
I'm watching Mayor of Easttown, which I never saw, and they're on episode 4, and season 4, and I'm on season 2.
I thought it had one season. It was over.
No, you're talking about Mayor of Easttown.
Oh,
like this is Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh, Mayor of Kingstown.
Oh, I was confused too. I was like, Mayor of Easttown.
You definitely said Mayor of Easttown.
Oh, maybe. But Mayor of Kingstown. Same guy who wrote. Is it Sons?
Sons of Anarchy?
Yeah.
Nice.
No, it's Moons of Anarchy.
I'm loving the show. The show's great. Also, Apple TV just came out with a new show. Writers from Breaking Bad.
Pluribus, is that?
Yeah. Interesting.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Dude,
Okay.
I love Apple TV Plus shows.
Yeah, all Apple TV
I mean,
shows are good.
I just finished Chief of War. Oh my god, bro.
You gotta watch.
Apple TV they got bangers.
I know. I
So
know.
that's the thing. Like you're gonna run into like Paramount has an actual like studio for people that they
Yeah.
like. Netflix has a studio. You have Apple has a studio.
HBO. has a
HBO. So like
studio.
all of
Hulu
those,
does. Hulu has a studio.
You're going to have to get.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think that's going to be how it is. I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure they are going
I think
to,
we've already had this conversation that companies love the subscription-based model because they can count their money.
No, I understand that, but what I'm saying is I think you're going to have one service where it's like there's add-ons. Just like what we had with cable. You get your cable, you might want to get the premium channel package which comes with like TNT, and AMC, but then you'll have like the ultra premium packages.
Why would they do that? Why would Disney do that? Let's just put this in perspective.
Because
No, listen. Let me land.
Okay.
So Disney worked a deal with Comcast where Disney was an add-on service for, let's just call it $10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a portion of that cut had to go back to Comcast.
Right.
Because Comcast was the one brokering that.
Right.
Now, Disney can just be a standalone, charge $18, and get
100%
all
of it.
$18.
Yeah, but there's operating costs. It's not free.
But there's operating costs even when they were with Comcast.
No, they don't have to pay for servers and server management and all that other shit. Like, they have to host these videos. And when you talk about hosting videos, first of all, there's only so many spots they can put nuclear reactors to manage databases and these huge server farms, right? Like, so, Microsoft is pulling all this stuff, right? I mean, I guess they can host it on somebody else's server, right? Which they probably,
AWS, baby.
which is probably what they do, right?
Well,
Amazon
Yes.
AWS
Web
was
Services.
just hacked, wasn't it?
They host on it, huh?
No.
AWS wasn't.
They just
AWS,
had an outage because of some hardware failures. But
Yeah, I mean they were hacked.
cost
They-
them
there's-
billions of dollars.
they're always getting hacked, but
yeah, I mean, it could also be, corporate espionage. We don't know. But like, there's operating costs there, right? And also, people are having to decide, what do I get, this or that, right? There are a lot of people having these conversations right now. Jesus, Netflix $25, right? Disney Plus.
I'm getting to the point. I'm ready to
$19.
almost cancel it.
Yeah, so right, people are having these conversations, and
Not before Stranger Things, I'll tell you that.
and like there are some not as well off people having these conversations too, right? So
Selfie
like
pics, bro.
what? Selfie pics.
You're getting
So-
close.
I think at some point it's going to be like, okay, how do we make this cheaper? Well, let's pool together our resources with regard to hosting, hosting these servers, and economies of scale will win out. I think economies of scale will win out. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But they need to get it together because first and foremost, I still have Disney because I didn't stop it because UFC is still on Disney. So I still have Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which means I have Hulu and
UFC is on
ESPN.
Disney.
Yeah.
There's
in
something
the
with that
package
bundle.
with
ESPN.
There's
But now the Disney
There's
Plus
that
app
dispute.
has all of it. Like the Hulu app, they did away with. They still have it, but like everything is done. If you go into Disney Plus app, there's Hulu, there's ESPN, there's tabs.
Yeah, but it opens the portal for
No,
Hulu.
now it's
now it's all
all
integrated?
being it's all. They want everything to be run through the one app.
Yeah.
That's what they're focused
Well,
on.
see, that's the start of it, right? Like Disney has their thing, and they're building out their channels.
Well, so tell me why
Tell me why.
ESPN
Ain't nothing but a
Eagles are on
party.
Monday,
Okay.
right? Because it's
Okay.
on ESPN.
Okay.
So I'm on YouTube and I'm like, where the is the Eagles game? I'm like, it's on ESPN. So I go to the ESPN app.
no.
Can't get through it. Doesn't allow me. So I go to the Disney Plus app and I'm like, what's going on here? So I go to Disney Plus. I turn on a show on Disney Plus and watch it. Go to the Hulu. It's a Hulu show. I can watch it. Go to the ESPN tab. I click on it. It says it's locked. I don't have access to it. But it's part of my subscription plan. So I can't watch it. So I had a bootleg.
Should just call me.
I had a pirate stream the Eagles game. It still doesn't work.
Is it because so here? What I was saying before is I've been on with Verizon because I'm doing changes to my account with like phones and stuff, and they there's like this pre-recorded message saying like they're aware of the Disney and YouTube dispute or whatever it is, and that they don't have anything to add on it and there's nothing they can do about it, and they're just waiting to see what happens.
Yeah. So I thought it was just YouTube, and I was like anticipating that it could go everywhere. But Scotty said pretty much Disney had contracts with all of these streaming/cable services. YouTube, for instance, their contract was done October 31st. So they're negotiating a deal, but I don't think Disney is going to do that. I think Disney is going to move forward as a standalone option. So if you're going to want to watch anything on ESPN, you're going to watch anything on Hulu, anything on Disney Plus, you're going to have to get the Disney Plus app and pay for it. That's what I think moving forward. But
here's so I will say this to Scotty's point. What I'm seeing in the tech world, at least, is there's a cycle of like everyone was pushing for SaaS this, SaaS that, whatever. There's also it's like cyclical with like it starts, before it was like, oh, everything in the data center, and then it was like everything in, and then it was everything out into the data center, and then it went from everything in the data center to everything in the cloud, and then it's turning back into everything back into the data center, because when you're talking about these AI tools and large language,
The cloud is a data center though, right?
Yeah, but I just mean like, yes, and like, yeah, it's just exactly. It's just hosted. The idea is it's just hosted by somebody else, and it's your point of like bringing it in house versus externalizing it with like paying a monthly subscription or paying monthly fees. Data center, I pay monthly for the services like internet because you have to pay for that regardless, the data, and then the housing of it because it's like renting a space, right? The difference is I do that capital expense of I buy 10 servers and the storage for those 10 servers. And then once that's paid for, it's paid for. I'm not I'm not paying in perpetuity for ever long as I'm using the service. And the issue is with these like large language models and all this AI buzz and all this shit, it's going to force people to go from being out back in because the expense of running your own LLM or like training your own data and having all this stuff in a cloud somewhere is it's going to get to a point where it's astronomical because the amount of data that you're going to be processing and storing. So you're going to have to bring it back in-house in order to be able to bring down the cost to be able to run this stuff. And then it's like the trade-off is like energy and power and all that other shit. So I don't know. I think
doing that anyway. Disney has been doing that anyway.
What I'm saying is in terms of just like it's cyclical. So like it's going to go where
I know what you're saying. It just for me personally, from what I'm seeing, Disney's already seen this cost, and it seems like they're willing to move forward.
But there's was what plugged in?
The fan.
Yeah, why?
Blazing hip hop and R&B.
I can turn the heat down.
No, you don't need to turn it down, but can we get air movement?
It's cyclical though. It's cyclical. No, it gets cold, it turns on. It gets hot, it turns off. You know what I mean?
I just need airflow, bro. Fucking about to go to sleep in here. If I had coffee right now, forget it. I'd be done. I'd be out.
Wait, if you had coffee, you'd be done?
Yeah, it's just warm. Like warm drinks.
You look cozy. You look a little rosy too.
You
got rosy cheeks. Why don't you take the hoodie off?
Because I spilled something, cooking something for Lily on the shirt.
Bro,
why didn't you change your shirt before?
Why don't you take it all off?
Take it all off.
Take it all off.
Yeah.
And while you're at it, Scotty, take off them socks, and then we can get some only feet going on.
Oh.
Scotty does not.
Only
Scotty
feet.
wears socks all the time. You know,
I know.
Scotty's the
I
only
know.
person that I know
I don't take my socks off for nothing.
that
I wear it at the beach.
puts multiple socks on a day.
Oh yeah, my feet get cold. You gotta put new
Wait.
socks on.
Oh,
Listen to
okay.
this.
I mean, listen, I've
My
changed
feet
my
Are
socks
colder
throughout
than
the
room
day.
temperature, right? So my socks acclimate to the temperature of my feet. Then I need to put new socks on.
I swear to
Bruh,
God, I did the
we need
same
to-
thing that you're doing right now. The first time you said this,
All right, we need to just pull up and we'll get him some socks, some warming socks, some like remote controlled
Yes.
warming socks
Yes,
that will
battery
maintain the
operated electric
temperature.
socks.
Yes, or some fucking hand warmer socks that have some way to recharge them or some shit.
Yeah. Yep. Thank you. I would appreciate that.
Yeah, we got to get him some thermal socks for them toes, them froze toes.
Those froze toes.
oh my goodness gracious, bro!
Uh,
I'm surprised you don't have another pair of socks in here to switch out.
oh, I mean, I just switched my socks, so these are fresh. They're getting a little cold though.
But
Um,
Pluribus is
Unum?
interesting. It's
Oh.
so I guess it could tie into Three Eye Atlas, right? Like they received this message from outer space, and it's this they're trying to figure it out. They don't know what it is. And then someone cracks it, and I think it's something that they're producing. I can't remember what it was, but anyway, they're putting it into mice to see if they can get something out of it, and nothing happens.
What?
So they had
this
this
signal
code,
is producing
a code, or like it sent a signal, but they couldn't decode it. And then finally, someone cracked it and said that it's a mixture, a concoction. So they put it together and they started injecting it into animals.
So it's like a recipe, like
a recipe.
yeah.
So,
A concoction.
they had these doctors go in and they were killing the mice because they weren't getting anything from them. But one of the mice appeared to be dead. So she's in this big suit and she's holding this little mouse and she's trying to see if there's a pulse or whatever. And she said, I can't feel it in these gloves. So she takes the glove off
and it bites her.
and it bites her.
No way. Of course.
And it shares the coding into her, and then it spreads, and then
And now she has a disease.
wow.
Now and then it's transmitted by saliva. Like so, like you just see the one lady go up to the other doctor and kiss him.
He's done.
And he's infected, and then it just spreads, right?
Start sneezing.
And it
on
spreads
people.
quick,
28
Right.
days later.
pretty much. But there's what they found is
Do they turn
12.
them into zombies? They don't turn them into zombies. What do they
No,
do?
they're all like it's
Hive mind.
zombies, but it's all like
They're zombies.
no, yes, but no.
Hive mind.
What?
Hive mind, isn't it?
Yeah, hive mind.
Hive mind. Okay.
So kind of like Law. No, what the fuck was that show? Mushrooms. Cordyceps.
Cordyceps. Okay.
Oh,
No, the show we just watched with
the Last of Us.
Last of Us. Thank you. Sorry, my brain
So
is
they're-
not braining
They're
today.
fungi zombies.
Sort of.
Yeah,
they
which is-
all are operating under the
Control of the
control,
aliens.
yeah, essentially. But there are 12 individuals that aren't affected by this. I'm not gonna get.
Muhammad looks very intrigued. He's
I'm not
like,
gonna
I need
get-
to
I'll
watch
watch
this
it. I'm
show.
all for sci-fi shit like that. You know,
It's a really good. I'm really enjoying the show. It's really,
What is it
really-
on?
Apple TV.
Oh, all right. I can watch that.
Yeah, so two shows that you guys should watch so that way we can talk about it are Derry and Pluribus.
Well, I finished Animal Kingdom, so I'm good to watch whatever
What about
else.
Slow Horses?
You want to
They're on
throw
episode 7.
You want to
No,
throw?
no, we're not going to throw too many on.
You
at the
can throw
same
Slow
time.
Horses in, but Muhammad would have to watch 3
4
seasons.
episodes.
4
Yeah, but he
seasons.
loves doing that.
I mean, listen, if it gives me something to do, I mean, like,
Catch up on that
I'll
later.
fit it in.
Catch up on that later.
Slow Horses, got it.
No. Catch up on that later. We'll do Pluribus.
And Welcome to Derry.
And Welcome to Derry.
Welcome to Derry got really good reviews for that first episode on Rotten Tomatoes.
It is really good.
Okay.
It's crazy.
It's really, really interesting. I don't know. Like, again, I know that you said you had good batting practice, right? On MLB
I had to do batting practice.
on MLB The Show, but
Well, I wanted to watch it with Magda, and she fell asleep.
I would have at least watched the first 15 minutes of the episode.
Yeah,
next.
well, at 15 minutes, that's when she went to sleep.
Yeah. Anyway,
The first episode.
Oh, the first episode.
Yeah.
There's no way that I could watch that end of the episode and then not want to know, because like at the end of the episode, I literally had to wait till the next week. Right? I was like, how are they going to continue the show? Like this doesn't make any sense. Like, after what just happened, how are they going to continue the show? And it's interesting how they're continuing the show. So, I gotta watch episode 3. I haven't watched that yet, but yeah, some good TV. The night, what is it? The night, Sir Long, whatever his name is, from Game of Thrones. That comes out, I think, in January.
Nice.
So that'll be a good show to watch. I don't know if any other shows off the top of my head.
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms?
The Night of the Seven Kingdoms. I think that comes out in
The
January.
Night Sir Long.
The Nights are long.
Night Sir Long.
The Nights are long.
I saw him.
Did you?
I rented it on Apple TV Plus.
You paid $5 for that.
$10.
$10.
I know. I had to pay $10 to go to see this movie. Bro, yo. This is a message for the dude who wrote that movie. What the fuck is on your what the fuck is wrong
That's
with
a
you?
Jordan Peele film, right?
Yeah, I mean, he produced it and directed it, but I don't think he wrote it. Dude, it is fucking weird, bro. And it doesn't end the way you expect it to end. It doesn't end the way you expect it to end.
Am I going to make it to the end is the question.
When did it come out?
In September.
Like, yeah, a couple months ago. Bro,
Missed it.
last week it was on sale for $25. This week it was on sale for $20. I bet you next week it'll be at rent for $5. Like, it was not good. It was fucking weird.
Watching the commercials, I didn't really have a lot of interest in watching the movie. I was going to watch the movie because we have the pass. So I was like, all right, we'll go watch the movie. And to be honest with you, I need to start watching movies because the pass is being wasted.
Yeah, I'm burning money. Like, that's how they get you. They want you to sign up for some subscription, so then you don't end up watching movies. And then, sure,
Yeah.
$27 doesn't seem bad because you watch 4 movies and you're good. And then you
Hey,
go one
we're not
time a
even
month and you're
paying-
like,
we're
Well,
not even paying $27.
I'm still up. The amount of movies I watch, I'm still up. But
I mean, you got to watch at least 2 movies a month.
yeah. And I haven't done, well, I'm trying to think if I did that. I did that in October. So, but I
You
want
watched 3 in October, I think.
I want to watch at least a movie a week. There's so many movies that I want to watch.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. Like, there's a lot of movies I want to watch.
There is.
So there was a lot of movies I wanted to watch, and him came out, and I was like, we'll see about the reviews. And the reviews were
Awful.
like worse than the towers collapsing.
I think I got like a 3 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It was a nosedive.
It was a splat.
yeah.
damn.
So I was like, I'm gonna wait for this. I'm not gonna rush to see this.
Well, I was doing something. I was like, I think I was doing homework. It wasn't that I was doing homework. I had to like format my homework and put it into a Word doc. So I was like, I can just throw this on and not really pay attention to it. And then
Okay.
I kind of paid attention to it. Because, I mean, it was so like fucking weird and like, you know, you like,
What was
it's one of those like disasters, you know, you're like, you can't look away. Right? Like,
dumpster fire?
yeah. You're like,
What-
I can't look
what was
away.
that?
Like, what the
What was
is
that
going
last
on?
movie?
What's that?
The last movie they did with it was like the white people were taking the black people's souls and switching out their old people for
Sinners?
the black people. No. I didn't watch Sinners.
Sinners
it
was
was
good.
before that. Hold on, I'll
Sinners
find
was
it
good.
out.
No,
Was that
I think
the-
you're talking about the Jordan Peele movie that came out.
Or Get Out or something?
Get Out.
Yeah, that one.
Get Out might have been his best movie.
That was a good movie. It was a good movie.
Yeah, and then from there it's been a decline.
They should just stick to the sketches and the short form that they do with like that shit because it's hilarious. I mean, Get Out was good, but it sounds like what you're saying. It got to the point where he's trying to be too creative and out there and like weird.
Bro. Shit was weird.
This shit was weird.
I mean, it was kind of scary. I mean, I don't know, scary. But like
Creepy.
it's just weird for them to like mix like a sports movie with like horror, thriller.
Is it?
I don't know. I'm trying to think of like
But like, if you think,
tell me a sports movie that's a thriller.
no, but
horror.
like, I don't know the message, right? But like, it's about selling your soul.
Oh no, I mean I got the message.
right. So like,
I
is
got
it
the
that
message.
hard to believe that someone's gonna sell their soul?
This
so
is
that
fucking extreme though, bro.
way...
This is
God
fucking
damn!
extreme, bro. This is not like, you know what I mean? Like, bruh. Fuck.
I'm gonna
Bruh.
watch this movie just so that we could trash
Now,
it.
yeah, now I gotta watch it.
It's one of those like it's so bad you have to see it kind of things.
Available to rent. You paid $10?
Yeah. What's it at now?
$9.99 still.
Yeah.
If it
Honestly,
goes, if it
there
goes
are
on the
other
5, I'll
ways.
rent it.
Wait two more
There-
wait 2 more weeks.
there are
gotta
other
wait
ways
till-
to watch it.
I gotta wait till unemployment kicks in.
We're gonna get no views now. Thanks, Mo.
What?
He said there's
Cut.
no other way. There are other ways to watch it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah. So, I guess to branch off on like
Entertainment.
Pluribus, it would be something else that is coming this way from another place.
The aliens.
Or is it coming from another place?
I mean, the WoW message was sent in 1977, right?
yeah.
And they said that something also came from that direction.
Yeah.
The same path.
What, they're saying the Three Eye Atlas came from that same direction?
100%.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of conspiracy theories about where Three Eye Atlas came from.
Ooh.
I mean, they're saying it could have just already been in orbit of our sun, but it's just like we've never seen it because it could have been in such an elliptical orbit that, you know,
Okay.
or it could have been in the outer rim and it just got activated by aliens that are in our solar system to come back in. See, you know, because it's like accelerating and, you know, all these other things. And I mean, there's all sorts of freaking conspiracy
Well,
theories about this thing.
From what I understand is in 1977, there was a signal that we picked up from many, many stars ago from here, light years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know what that they call it the WoW message because the person who heard it and found it wrote WoW next to it, so that's why it's called the WoW message. But if you track that signal and where it came from, they are saying that Three Eye Atlas has taken the same path in. And they're saying that if something from outside of our galaxy enters our galaxy, it wouldn't take the trajectory that Three Eye Atlas is taking. Also, it seems to have thrusters, but not thrusters because it's slowing up and slowing down and speeding up.
Well, it could have brakes and thrusters. I mean, They could open vents that act as like, you open a vent in the front of the thing and it catches air that slows you down. There's there's different ways to.
Oh,
you
you
know.
mean
Well-
like not a comet?
Like definitely not a comet. But then again, who knows? Like it would,
definitely not a comet.
Yeah, but I mean,
like
there's also
definitely
like
not a comet.
there's also like other things that could happen, right? Like if gases start heating up or whatever, like they could be venting out certain ways that cause it to slow or speed up. Right?
Yeah, and that shape is definitely natural too. Like, I mean, there's the shape that it is definitely
what
definitely
is the
natural.
shape?
Elongated thing, like we
Is
we
it
see a lot of those
like
all
a
the time. Yeah.
Manamune, whatever the frig it was called?
Anunnaki?
Anunnaki?
No. Anemone?
I thought it was Hamana Kamehameha.
Kamehameha!
Hamana Kamehameha.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. There's a lot of questionable stuff with it.
It's like plasma field is right now like 700 kilometers wide.
How far is it? When is it going to pass us?
It does not. It hasn't passed us.
No,
I
when
think
is it
it's-
going to?
I think it's going to come by Mars. And then it's going to come. I mean, it's not going to be close to us, but
December 19th. It's scheduled to be its closest December 19th. It will pass a safe distance of approximately 1.8 astronomical units, or about 168 million miles.
and we'll be able to see it from with our naked eye.
I mean,
That's
yeah, 'cause
crazy.
You can see Mars with our naked eye.
Yeah.
I could see you with my naked eye.
Hey, you.
Yeah, but how far is 1.6? What are they? Astronomical units? Compared to how far Mars is.
How far Mars is?
Yeah, how many astronomical units is Mars away?
Astronomical units.
We need to get ChatGPT to like listen to our conversations to give us answers in real time. That'd be cool.
1.52 astronomical units.
So it's gonna not even be as close as Mars. Well, that might be as close as Mars gets to us.
No, it's gonna be so Mars is 228 million kilometers, or 142 million miles from us, and the other one, 3i Atlas.
So you said 162 or something.
52. That's not that far.
Yeah, it's gonna be significantly smaller.
It's gonna be 1.8 AU is approximately 170 miles. So Mars is closer. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Unless it changes directions again. Of course.
Yeah, but that's standard, isn't it? It just
Standard.
midair just.
That's how
Changes.
these interstellar objects act.
Yeah, that's how they always have
change
They
act.
don't-
paths,
They don't like physics of
No.
our
Object in
heliosphere.
motion stays in
move
motion.
different directions.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Aliens.
Seriously though, thoughts? Do we think that this is just a comet,
Well, it's not a comet.
an asteroid,
I think it's a rock.
an asteroid?
You think it's a rock?
I think it's a rock.
Isn't a rock an
Okay.
asteroid?
I think they're different. I don't know. what the
Can't a
definition is.
rock make an asteroid?
Yeah. What's the
Difference
difference between
between
a rock,
a
a
rock
floating
and-
rock, and an asteroid? I thought a
The
floating.
one
rock
main
is an
difference is location. Asteroids are rocks in orbit around the sun, while a rock is a general term for a solid piece of the Earth's crust.
So, an asteroid is a small rocky or metallic object that orbits the sun. This is not really orbiting the sun.
Yeah, but it's also not a surface.
What?
It's also not an Earth's surface.
Well, no, but that's the general. I think it's a space rock. It's a space rock.
A space rock.
Yeah.
I think that they're
space
called
rock.
asteroids.
No, asteroids specifically orbit the sun.
Yeah, but you said
Yeah.
that it could be orbiting our sun.
It could be, but the trajectory and the velocity that it's at they have measured it will escape our heliosphere's influence.
Hmm.
So, what are some of the conspiracy theories you've heard? What do you think? Alien or just a space rock?
I think it's a very interesting topic, and I think that the government shut down when we were supposed to be able to take pictures from Mars was an interesting time where we couldn't get pictures from Mars. I think that they know things that they're not telling us. I don't know if it's an alien or alien life form per se, but I think they're not saying something.
Oh, they had an interstellar convention.
Well, I think there's an interesting song from 1977 called "Cracking the World." Cracking the world. Cracking the world.
Crack in the world? Let's see.
Cracking the world.
Crack in the world. Song by Sammy Hagar, 1977.
So 1977.
Nice.
Just 50 more years. We're all gonna know why, when, where, how, and who gets to go. So let's all have a good time before the great divide, because things will start separating come 2025. He got the wow message. You know what I'm saying? Got the wow
Wow.
message.
That's a wow right there.
I mean,
Boom.
maybe. So, is there any chance? Actually, no, 'cause that's only 25 years. Well, is there any chance that it could just be the cycle of that object, that obviously at the rate at which it's moving and everything, that it's a 25-year cycle for it to do what it's doing?
I mean, a 25-year cycle.
What?
No, it's
speeding
more-
up
it's
and
gotta be more
slowing
than that.
down. It's 50 years.
Yeah, but we would have
Yeah, 50 years.
records of this particular occurrence from the
50 years
Mayans,
ago.
from the Egyptians, from
Well, I'm just.
all
Yeah, we
sorts
do.
of-
The Anunnaki.
the Anunnaki. They said they've seen this
Yeah.
before.
Well, I mean, the Anunnaki. Are
I mean, they saw
basically-
aliens before.
I
Yeah,
mean, there's that, and gods.
which are they're the idea is that they're one and the same. Like
Maybe.
they just categorize them or recorded them as such.
Maybe.
I don't know. Like honestly, we could be aliens here. Like
Yeah. There's an argument to be made that we once
Prometheus,
lived
right?
on Mars.
or somewhere else,
There's
and that's
conspiracy theories that we inhabited the whole solar system before.
I think there's an
I believe
argument
it.
to be made that this is something like it could be even something along the lines of that they know this is going to make a turn and come directly towards Earth, right? I'm not saying that to be the case, but they know more than what they're saying, and that's what I believe. Whether that's that this has some life form, or whether this could be a doomsday rock. Project Aura, they're saying, this could be tied to Aurora.
What's that project?
Project Aura.
Aurora.
Project
What is it?
Aurora. Stealth aircraft program, and AI-powered weather forecasting model for Microsoft, and a money laundering
Money laundering.
combating program by the Bank of International Settlements, or a rocket power. Oh, okay. It's telling me there's 3 different Project Auras. Which one are you referring to? The weather changing one or the stealth aircraft program?
Stealth aircraft.
Okay. Aurora is rumored mid-1980s American reconnaissance aircraft. There's no substantial evidence of it, but it was some kind of a special secret weapon or secret aircraft that they quote unquote created.
They're saying that
Three
this
ice dogs.
aircraft can move in ways that can't be described, as well as in speeds that have never been hit before. So,
AKA some other technology.
this was being built around the same time the WoW. Wowzers.
So we have this giant spaceship that is in space, and we've built it over the last 50 years.
No, not us.
Oh, okay.
Not us. Our Aurora is something that we're building. I think that is supposed to be
Oh, that's
used
the trigger
to
of it.
combat.
Oh,
Whatever this is.
Okay, I see.
That's essentially. I don't
Yo,
know,
are we
this
about to have? Sorry.
intergalactic warfare?
Yo, are we about to have an Independence Day type scenario? Like,
Oh,
I'm for it. I mean, I'm all
where's
for
Will
it.
Smith at?
Talk about uniting the world. Nothing unites people more than friggin' war.
That's true. What do you think this is, Mo?
Aliens. But at the
Do
same
you-
time, honestly, I don't know. I feel like it either they're
It's a
negotiating
distraction.
something. Well, a lot of it's distraction, but it's kind of frustrating because you can't even find shit on the internet because, like, obviously whatever source you use to look for, you're gonna find random shit or stuff gets scrubbed in real time. Google search results aren't the same for everybody. You know, only what's allowed to be pushed is allowed to be pushed when you do searches in Google or if you search in like ChatGPT or whoever because they have outside influence. So like trying to really get actual information on something is very hard. And to the point that we previously talked about, if there's something that's not meant to get out, there's ways that you keep it from getting out. Like if you have just enough people at the top that know this is a directive that can't go out beyond it, then you just put like, that's it. No one's going to know about it. You know, no one can
Yeah.
definitively say one way or the other, even if like there's enough evidence to make you think it's something other than what you're seeing. I don't know. I don't like to give too much credence to it because I did a whole lot of the research and digging into the last time when there was that it was like, you know, when the world was supposed to end 2015 and there was like there was some ship that was supposed to be coming around that time.
Oh yeah.
Um
Remember that guy, that preacher guy? That
Take care
the
of your
Rapture,
pets.
not the Rapture.
Yeah.
Was it the Rapture?
Take
yeah.
care of your pets.
So
take care of your
there was
pets
a
when you're
preacher
driving.
guy that was basically saying that these were the end of days. So then there was another group, another individual that decided that he was going to make a life mission out of this, aka just make a lot of money, because all of these people that thought the world was going to end, that had pets, were scared that their pets would be left here if they were pulled in the rapture. So
Yeah, who's gonna take care of your pets when
who's
you go,
going to take care of the pets?
when you go to be judged by God?
I'll
take care of
they
your pets.
used they all like Venmo'd him or sent him money, so that way he would take care of the
I don't think
pets
Venmo was
when-
around back then.
One-time deposit. This money is gonna help.
Dude, I wish
I'll be able to use this money.
I wish I didn't have a conscience sometimes.
He went to jail.
Did he?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah. Because he's an idiot. Didn't hire a freaking lawyer to get a good freaking clause out of the freaking contract. That's why.
Oh, Planet X Nibiru. That was it. So Nibiru. Don't bother looking at any of this stuff because it's like so far out there.
So why were
It's
you
like
so
Planet-
deep into it?
Years and years ago, had nothing but time. Had
That was
nothing but
much more
time.
impressionable.
There was just a lot of like interesting facts about it, and it was around when like, you know, when you do research and you're trying to figure things out because you don't know what to believe or what not to believe, and you're like, this sounds interesting. I'll go down a conspiracy rabbit hole and read up on some random shit,
Oh,
and then
yeah.
like some of it lined up enough that I'm looking back and I'm like, okay, ancient civilizations, historical accounts from like the Mayans, the Incans, the Egyptians, all this stuff, similar markings across all the different civilizations that reflect like alien looking people and spaceships and shit that wasn't available at the time that's showing up in their hieroglyphs and their records. Makes you wonder, there's got to be some kind of credibility to if you're seeing it in multiple different places and, you know, they're very similar depictions across of them. So like, what gives, you know, what's the truth, what's not. And I honestly, I don't know. I mean, it's just, but then once nothing came from it, I was like, all right, whatever. Just like at one point there was this whole thing talking about how like it was going to be martial law and you're going to have like a passport to travel from state to state. It's just, there's like rounds of misinformation and shit that gets sent out that like, you feel like an idiot if you get gullible enough to actually listen to it or like buy into it. So I gave up after that. I'll wait. If some shit hits the fan, I'm like, oh, I'll just keep it to myself and then think about it and be like, yeah, that happened. That actually happened. And so my stance is until something actually happens, it's likely not going to happen.
Until something happens, it's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice. All right.
Words to live by Mo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, just like movies. It has to happen, otherwise it wouldn't be a movie.
Yeah.
Damn, you said something in there. That
Project X, Planet X, Nibiru, Anunnakis, ancient civilizations, hieroglyphs, recounting from like, you know.
No, I mean, speaking of ancient civilizations, it's just interesting that all of these main sites, right, all over the world, all have similar hieroglyphics indicating certain of these things where travel was not supposed to be happening back then.
Did you hear about this spot in Egypt that they found that nobody's allowed to go to? It's under like they built a military base on top of it in Egypt. And the hieroglyphs specifically say Stargate. Like this building is a Stargate.
A Stargate.
A Stargate. That's the literal translation. Stargate.
Okay.
Where is it at?
Egypt. It's in Egypt. Yeah, bro. There's a lot of places. There's a lot of places in Egypt that like you're not allowed to go to. Did you hear about this underground chamber that's like in a river? Like they built this canal in Egypt and it is now like most of it is underwater, but they did these ground penetration.
Oh, the maze.
Yeah, the maze. They did this ground penetration study and there is a huge chamber with
It's the size of a football field.
It's a football field long like metal substance that they've never detected before in this giant chamber.
Yep.
Underground. And we can't get to it cuz it's underwater.
Well, we can't get to it because they won't allow digging either.
Well, yeah. And there's a way to like get the water out, but like you know, the Egyptians like nah.
It's almost like they know.
It's pretty crazy.
It's almost like they know.
It's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy.
They know.
And there's a lot of stuff that's like, I mean, the same thing they did with the Tepe. What is it called?
Göbekli Tepe?
Göbekli Tepe, right? Where they're like, oh yeah, we're just gonna like dig like 5%. That's just like the oldest thing we ever found that indicates civilization. We're just gonna dig out like 5%, and then we're gonna like plant some olive trees on top of it. On the rest of it, like what are they doing? What are they doing? You know what I mean? Like, what is going on here?
You need olive trees.
Speaking of ancient civilizations, I don't know if you had more on that topic, but speaking of ancient civilizations, every so often you get these videos on YouTube of like, or not YouTube, but TikTok, whatever, of these people asking their husbands or brothers or fathers, how often in a week do you think about
The Roman Empire.
the Roman Empire?
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask you guys, how often do you think about the Roman Empire?
I don't necessarily think about the Roman Empire, but I mention it quite a bit.
You mentioned the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
Like, give me some context.
Like even like when in Rome, right? Like
When in Rome.
if you say when in Rome, or I mentioned how what's the thing I say all the time in regards to like flushing the toilet?
Aqueducts?
Well, no, because like they're the ones that invented plumbing per se, right? Like the Roman Empire invented plumbing to each individual house. Like that's
Yeah.
maybe if Lily forgets the I think it's when Lily forgets to flush the toilet, and there's Lincoln logs in the toilet, and it's like the Romans fixed this. I think that's what I said.
Oh, the Romans fixed
Yeah,
this.
the Romans fixed this.
Nice. That's good. I like that.
But yeah. So like again, I don't think about it per se like the Roman Emperor. I also say "et tu, Brute" a lot.
Et tu, Brute.
Like that's like all of this
Yeah.
is tied to the Roman Empire, but it's not like I'm actually thinking about it.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
All right.
So quite often, to be honest.
Yeah. So you reference the Roman Empire
Yes, a lot.
on a regular basis.
Yeah.
What about you, Mo?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Maybe.
Are you not?
Yeah,
Are you
not at
not
all.
fascinated by like ancient Rome or history or any of that? Ancient
I am.
Roman.
I just don't
history?
spend. I just don't spend much time talking about it or thinking about it or
Yeah.
even referencing it.
What about you?
I mean, I go through spurts where I think about it a lot, and then I go through spurts where I don't really think about it. Like I wasn't thinking about it for probably a couple months, and then recently I've been re-listening to. You guys have heard me talk about it before, Dan Carlin's Hardcore History, and he has like a 7-episode series on the fall of the Roman Empire, and I've been listening to it for the last like week, and before that I was listening to like the Punic Wars. You guys know what the Punic Wars were?
No.
Enlighten us. Just say it.
Punic Wars.
Off the top of my head, no.
What's that?
I said off the top of my head, I don't remember. I may know of it, but I just don't remember by
Punic
name.
Wars are the wars of between Carthage and Rome.
Okay.
There were 3 of them. Really, I mean the third one was kind of like not really a war, but so
More like
this is
belt
where
to
like the
ass.
whole like the Romans fought like elephants on the battlefield kind of thing. Like that's like one of the first times. Imagine that.
elephants on the battlefield.
You being
Just
like
fucking
a
rampaging.
legionary. I mean, this is before legionaries, but like you being a soldier in a hand-to-hand combat, you're like, you never even seen an elephant before. You might have heard of elephants, but you never even seen an elephant before. And this thing is just charging at you, and you're like, what the fuck
Yeah.
am I supposed to do to this thing? How do I put this thing down? You know what I mean?
Pray.
Yeah, you just pray.
Stick your head between your legs and kiss your ass goodbye.
Yeah. But I heard this
Pretty
shit
much.
today on this episode. So if you guys don't know too much about the Roman Empire, you might not know these people, but Magnus Pompey
Okay.
or Pompeius, he was one of the triumvirates that
Okay.
that went along with Julius Caesar. You guys knew that?
Mhm.
And this guy Crassus, who was another one of the first triumvirate with Julius Caesar. And this guy Crassus was this kind of guy who like bought a fire brigade, would wait for a fire to happen in the city, and normally these like there weren't public firefighting companies, right?
Right.
Yeah.
So like if a fire happened, like you were trying to put it out on your own house, right? But like the whole block would catch fire, right?
Oh yeah.
So he would have his people go out when fire would break out. He would have his people go out to the street and like go to the house next to it and be like, "You want to sell your house? Like it's gonna catch fire. Like the house next to it is on fire. They're like, you sell it to me now. I'll give you money, right?" And then like he would get as many people as he could, and then he'd bring his fire brigade in to put the fire out, right? Like he's one of these kind of scummy guys, but like he has so many schemes to like make money. He's considered by some to be the richest man in Rome ever.
Sell me your house.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
That's
Well,
one way to do it. That's pretty
fucking
smart.
scummy. Dude, that happens today. That happens today
Oh, yeah.
in the Midwest. Like in Hurricane Alley.
Give me
Guaranteed.
Tornado Alley.
Tornado Alley. People there are people out there who are, sell me your land. Look, it's destroyed. Sell it to me now.
Well, that was on the movie Twisters.
Yeah, but that's real. That's real.
That's racist.
What?
That's racist.
I said that's racist.
White people on white. It's white on white crime though.
Damn whites.
And so
And
anyway,
crackers.
so this guy, he was not like really a general. He was like a well-known person because he was rich and all this other stuff. But he's not a well-known person. So there's this third servile war, which is when the slaves decided we're gonna start a war, and this was like the biggest one. 120,000 slaves revolted and went to war with the state of Rome, and nobody wanted this. Nobody wanted to fight this war because they were like, well, there's no money to win. We kill them, like,
Because the slaves don't have anything.
This is a lose-lose.
we get nothing, and if we lose to them, we look like idiots. So there's like, this is a lose-lose kind of thing. But this guy, he had nothing but to gain, right? Because he was already rich, fuck, like, So he's like, well, screw it. I'll put together an army and I'll go beat these guys. So he goes and he beats them. But right at the end, Pompey comes in and is like, I'll take care of this, And he kills like 5,000 stragglers that were like running away from the battle, right? Like,
Oh, that's good.
and he's like, oh, see, I took care of the problem. No problem, right? So you know what Crassus does? This sick fuck. He takes 6,000 of the captured slaves after he beats the whole army, and he crucifies them all the way back to Rome. 6,000 crucifixions
Wow.
over a week.
Wow.
All the highways leading to Rome.
When in Rome.
And he's like, oh, yeah, Pompey only took care of 5,000. Well, I took care of 6. See?
Look at them.
Isn't that freaking wild?
That is wild.
So I need to
Imagine going to
Like-
a town and then like as you're going to town, it's just like
Crucifix.
instead of mile markers, it's just crucifixions.
Dude, yeah,
The birds were full.
ancient world is wild, bro. Is wild. So
So
now I
question.
need to come up with a situation where I can be like, wow, you really Crassus that, bro. Or like, that's a real Crassus move right there, man.
Whenever someone tries to one up you, you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
gotta,
yeah.
That's the perfect
Pull
phrase for
Crassus.
it.
That's a real Crassus move right there, bro.
If you guys had the ability to travel back in time or the future, what are you choosing?
That's a tough choice, man. That's a tough choice.
So, I mean, I'm not saying that it's only one trip.
I'm saying you can only choose to go
You can
forward
only
in
choose to
time.
go forward in time, and if you choose to go forward in time, you can go multiple trips in the future, or multiple trips in the past, but you can't switch and go back and forth.
Well, you technically are switching because when you go into the past and then come back to the future or to the present, then you're still technically going to the future.
I don't think he's saying you can come back
No,
to the starting point.
no, you can come back to the starting point.
Oh, you can.
Yeah. So, like, you can take trips to the future and then come back home, or you can take trips to the past and come back home. But you can't
100% the past.
You can't go
100%
to the
the past.
past, then come back, then go to the future, then come back. It's either one or the other. Past.
I'm going to the past 100% of the time.
Really?
Yep.
Why?
Because I'll be living the best fucking life ever here. Fucking,
What were the lottery numbers last week?
Yeah, I am Google #1 fucking purchaser right here. I'm Netflix. I'm never selling. I'll be set.
You'll
Bro,
own
I'll
all the
own-
companies
I'll own-
on the planet.
Exactly. I'll own the fucking world.
You know when the curves
Bitcoin.
it's almost like you're Nancy Pelosi.
Also,
you'll pull the
wait,
Nancy.
but hear me out. Hear me out. Also, I think life was much better before things now, before some of the technology that's come out, and before some other shit. So, like, I don't know. Maybe I just go back to when it was like fucking simpler times. I don't know.
True.
What? And
True.
never mind. I can't say that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Say, yeah, I know. Yeah, no, go ahead. What do you go ahead.
Yeah, well, there's no definition of where he has to be.
I mean, I guess the
Anyway.
question would be, are you putting people on the ship?
Bro. Oh.
He's from Africa.
I know he is.
Yeah.
It's not funny if no one laughs. Now I feel like it's
It's not funny. Period.
it's funny. It was a funny joke. But now everyone's gonna look at me like I'm a fucking racist because my friends didn't laugh at my funny joke.
Dang. I wonder if
North African.
See, I'm like totally torn because like part of me thought about, well, I can really make the best of my life in the present if I was able to go in the past, right? But, part of me also kind of, I can make my future, right, really good if I look in the future too. Right? Because if you go a year out and you say, what's the biggest company? All right, let me put all the money into that when I get back. Who profited the most over the last year? Boom.
What if nuclear domination or some like the world just turns to shit? So you're going forward to an unknown, whereas if you go in the past, you're going past to a known.
You do know.
So like
yeah.
you have the convenience or the confidence of knowing that you go back, what was going on then when you go back.
I mean,
versus,
really,
how does
though.
that impact the present?
Because we know that history isn't proper history that we've learned for the most part in some of these things.
True.
So,
but I do know that the lottery numbers of last week are still going to be the lottery numbers of last week. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I can
This
just
is
travel
true.
to the future 2 years from now and see what startup started in 2025 that is now. So I can buy 1,000 penny shares of something.
Yes.
And then next thing you know, in 2 years, it'd be sitting at $100.
Or you just buy a ass ton of Bitcoin in like 2005 or whatever,
Yeah.
right? Like, but like, my thing is, you can go in the past to a known, but when you come back to the present, you're coming back to an unknown.
Because something could have changed.
Because you own those shares, or because your family own those shares, or whatever,
the
right?
Yeah, you don't
now,
know
do you even exist?
Well, you exist, but
do you? I mean, you might be able to go back a week and say lottery tickets, right? You know what I mean, like that. But like, I can also go into the future and see what the lottery numbers are next week, right? Or 2 weeks from now, or 3 weeks from now, right? I can do that. But I will always come back to a known, right?
Yeah.
So,
listen, and going back to the past is really interesting because you can go back to all of these main moments of time. Right?
You can.
Like, you can go see the dinosaurs. You can go see if there was something before the dinosaurs. You can go to the point where we believe evolution happened. We can go to the point of insert whatever you want to insert and see it in real time.
Right.
You could look at the conspiracy theories like JFK and go to where the so-called shooting happened and
you'll know everything.
Huh?
You'll know everything.
Yeah.
It won't be a question what happened 9/11. It won't be a question of like, other things.
I mean, you'd have to like get into the secret places in that time.
Not really. I'm going to go into the building on the whatever floor it was where the art students were, and I'm going to check what they were doing in there. I'm going to look at the fuses they set. I'm going to look at all this stuff for the controlled demolition. I'm going to look at all that. Like,
oh, I see. Yeah, but they're going to know.
I'm going to go. I'm going to follow.
Like you're going as a ghost.
No, okay, but what I'm saying is, you can go to the place or wait, what?
It's the only way you can stay awake right now.
No, I said he fits in.
I mean, technically, I'm like a chameleon. I could be black. I could be white. Not really.
Fits in.
I could be
I'm just
Israeli.
really-
I could be Spanish. I could be Mexican.
I
I could
fit
be.
into a lot of places too.
Yeah.
Probably less.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
That's a safer joke.
Yeah. Now we're on the fat jokes, guys. This is our fat joke segment.
But like,
I mean, you set yourself up for it, dude.
I know.
You set yourself up for it.
I know.
What's that?
He set himself up for it.
Yeah.
He literally said, "Here."
He said, that was a silver platter, bro.
Yeah.
I can fit into a lot of
for
places
you. This is for you.
Probably less.
Probably less. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think I would go back to see like the conspiracy stuff. I think I would go see like, what was it like on the lines of like a Roman legion or like.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
or like World War I or
Coke?
World
Lines
War
of Coke?
II or
the
like
Battle of Normandy.
Nebuchadnezzar or like
Good luck,
Cyrus the Great. Like
You can still get hurt during these things.
I know. Well, I mean, did you hear what he's talking about?
Sure.
We can go see if 9/11's real. Like, go into the building while they're setting the fuses. What? But weird thought, super weird thought about time travel. How would the coordinates work?
I mean, first you need a flux capacitor. That's the first thing.
No, my thing, let's say you go back 5 days, right? Where was Earth 5 days ago?
I mean, you're just put in the location that you want to be 5 days.
I mean, I know we're thinking hypothetical, but I'm thinking about like in reality, if I had a machine that brought me back 5 days.
Yeah, you want to get like
is Earth 5 days away? You know what I mean?
Where was Pennsylvania 5 days
You got to be able
ago?
to, you got to be able to plug in some coordinates there.
So the understanding is there like coordinates or places in time at that specific time. So like you would be going to that coordinate at that specific time.
Yeah, but
so
I'm
it's
saying
gonna
you would have to travel distance and time, right? Like for me to end up where I'm at, I think with a time machine, you would have to travel distance and time. Like if I want to be in this exact spot when this house was built in 1988, right? Pick a day. I'd have to pick a spot in space, not just a spot on Earth. You know what I mean? I couldn't just plug in longitude and latitude of Earth and end up here. Unless, I traveled to the same exact time on the same exact day, hoping that the revolution of the Earth around the sun is eccentric enough. But anyway, just a weird, thought-provoking idea. Anybody who's building a time machine out there, don't forget.
Yeah, let us know what you're doing.
The one other thing I was going to say, based on what you said about like the going in the past thing, I think a more profound use of it would be I'd go back to like my childhood or certain things that you like block out or things that happened to you or even my parents' childhood or whatever to better understand what they went through that got them to that point to then see why everything was a result of that and then why I am the way I am based on the shit that I went through that I maybe don't recall or didn't process the right way or, like what led to me becoming the person I am now. And then that might help me understand or work through some of that shit, in more like a therapeutic sense of, just seeing you'd be able to get a better understanding of the people around you if you could go back to see different parts of their lives early on, because it would help you understand the shit they went through, which made them who they are.
Also,
that you can't get.
Just have kids. You'll experience
it
yourself.
Do you guys ever
God
have
willing
those moments where a memory kicks in that you don't even like
a flashback?
Sort of. Like where doing something all of a sudden like it triggers like a mental image or like from a time in your life that you don't recall?
No.
See, that's happened to me before, where I recalled something and then I'm like, I questioned the reality of it.
It's
Does that
not
make
real.
sense?
It's not real.
It's not real.
It's not real.
I mean, something similar like that that's happened to me is more just realizations of like there was something that happened at a time and I didn't really understand it then. And then like my brain at some point, something else I saw or experienced something else that then made whatever click in my head from when it was like earlier on. I was like, oh, that's why that happened, or that's why that person was like that, or that's why the situation was the way it was. So like, and it's things that like you were, I guess, naive or didn't like naive or sheltered or unexposed to that you didn't understand what was actually going on until you were exposed to whatever that information was later on that allowed you to process and like tie the two things together and be like, oh, that makes sense. I see now.
Yeah, I sort of get that perspective, but I don't know if I want to talk about this. I had this
That's
flashback.
no
and
safe words, bro.
I had, and I don't know. I wanted to talk to Eric about it because I wanted to see if he remembered this or if this is just something that was made up. So before I indulge in this conversation, there is something that happened, and my memory of this moment and what happened is this, but I don't know if that actually happened or not. Or so I get what you're saying. Like you're saying, I'm not saying this for real. I'm
Yeah.
just using a hypothetical situation. You're a child. You're at a family party, and they're having fun, and things that are going on in the party you have no idea of because you're a child. But now looking back on it, it was like, oh, they were smoking weed.
Or they were wasted, or,
Yeah,
or
or
like
they were wasted.
that's why
Yeah,
that
yeah.
person looked like they were on drugs. That's why that person looked like they were falling asleep, or they were slurring or stumbling. They weren't dizzy. They were just messed up, like that kind of a
Yep.
thing where it's like you don't know until you know, and it clicks, and you're like, oh shit! So that's what that was about.
Yep.
If you know, you know.
There's a
Yeah,
lot
no.
of things in my adult age that I'm like thinking back to, and I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, that makes sense.
That's why I'm fucked up.
Maybe
I'm like,
it's
no wonder why I can't sleep at night. No, let me.
I mean, we've covered this in the podcast before, but like, I don't trust memories
Yeah.
from that long ago. Like your brain recalls things that help you in the moment, or at least like it thinks will help you in the moment. So like, I don't know. So I'm kind of like biased against memories. Especially like older memories like that, like when I was a kid. Also, I don't really have many memories from when I was like younger than 10.
Do you guys have dreams?
I don't
have, like,
remember.
3 memories from before I was 10.
Really?
Yeah. They're not memories.
I have very few as well. Like I look at pictures my dad shows me, and like from my childhood, like if I had to guess, maybe like anything before 8 or 9, I don't remember.
Yeah.
Especially like people talking about, oh, when I was a kid, I was 3 years old, I was 4 years old. I remember this. I was like,
No,
I
you
look at a
don't.
picture, I'm like, oh yeah, I was a kid. Okay, but I think it could be a defense mechanism. It could be like a trauma thing. You just like you block out. You know, your brain just doesn't do it. I also don't dream very often. Like I don't.
Really?
When I sleep, I'm just like I sleep and then I wake up. And there's some days when I have vivid ass dreams and I'm like, nah, I don't like that. Let's not do that.
I had a dream the other day for the first time, and like, it felt really, really real. Like I was in a maze. But it wasn't a maze. It was just like in a location that I've never been, but I was there before. I can't explain it. Like I don't recall this space, but I was moving around this space as if I knew where I was going. And it's just really strange. It was like opening doors into other areas. It was weird, man. It was weird. And I woke up and I was trying to like pause for a second, but I was already running late. So I couldn't like stop to like gather that thought. Because like if you don't stop as soon as you wake up and try to like remember the dream, that thought it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
So like I stopped for a little bit and like was trying to piece it out, but the crux of it was that it felt like a maze, but it felt like you going to like a strip mall, for instance, and it's a lot of different corridors, and there were doors, and you'd open doors to go into other areas, but like I knew this place, but I didn't know this place.
Okay.
It was weird.
I've had dreams where like I go into something that like, so here's one, right? Like I had this dream that I was like, I'm who I am today, right? And I was like, I was like so gung ho about I'm gonna rejoin the Navy. I was like, I'm gonna rejoin the Navy.
In the Navy.
Right?
Woke
All
up
right.
screaming.
And-
No, don't do it. Don't sign it.
No, but like, so have you ever had this happen in a dream? Well, Muhammad doesn't have dreams, so, but
Gingers have
They
soul.
happen.
I was in this dream, and I was rejoining the Navy, but like as an officer. I was gonna join as an officer. So I was enlisted before. Now I'm trying to join as an officer. I'm like, I'm gonna fix the Navy, and then I'm like mid dream, and I'm like, wait a second, the fuck am I thinking? I'm never doing this. Wait, this is a dream. All right, let's play it out. Like, and I continue the dream, and I force certain things. Like in the dream, now I have control of the dream, and I can take the dream in whatever direction I want.
I had
So like lucid dreaming.
What's that?
It's like lucid dreaming.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's called
What does
lucid
that mean?
dreaming. Maybe it is, but like
No.
I've had dreams that I've realized I was in a dream and I just continued with it.
Yeah.
Where you sort of like are able to control
Yeah,
the surroundings, which is interesting.
That's called
Yeah.
lucid dreaming. Is the state of being aware that you are dreaming, which can allow for varying degrees of control over the dream.
Yep.
But I've also had the scary. And I really wish I could, because this was a crazy ass dream.
Yeah.
So I had a dream, and it was like a scary dream where I was running away from something. I have no idea. I wish I could remember what it was. This was years ago. And I woke up sweating, panting, like going crazy. But I didn't really wake up.
Oh.
I had a dream within a dream.
Bro, Inception?
Bro, I had a dream within a dream.
Oh, you just
going
gave me
on here?
goosebumps.
Like, so I dreamed that I woke up and I thought everything was good. And I opened the door and that thing was fucking there. And I fucking started to scream and I woke up screaming. But yeah, it was
So-
a really quick, like, dream within a dream. But yeah.
You just made me think of something when you said that, and I think part of the reason maybe I don't dream anymore is because I suffered from pretty bad sleep paralysis and like like night terrors, and like
it's coming from where Africa, your uncle's house. That's why.
Oh man.
I just found something out about that. I can't. Well, I gotta tell Farah first because she'll read me out if I tell you guys before I tell her. Next episode, I'll fill you in on what happened. But yeah, so like the sleep terrors and shit, or like sleep paralysis. I don't know if you guys have ever had it happen to you, but it's like it's the worst thing ever. So like you basically wake up while your body's still in the mode of being paralyzed from being asleep. So like when you go to sleep, your body, you get paralyzed when you're sleeping in order for you to not hurt yourself and not move around and do stuff when you're dreaming, because it's just like the stages of sleep or whatever. So you wake up, or at least I wake up, and I'm not actually like I'm awake, but my body is still in that mode of not being able to move. So like it's weird because you're trapped. You're trapped in your own fucking body and you can't move. So then like what I would have to do is I have to like you know how you have to like grunt to do something, like you're trying to like imagine if you're trying to lift something really heavy and you're like you're straining to push something. It's like that when you're sleeping, but to try to get awake from this, like try to force my body into like get snapping out of it. Dude, it's the worst. I was away at a wedding and I was sharing a room with somebody, and I warned them ahead of time because like there was a while when it was like happening very frequently. Thank God it hasn't happened in like it hasn't happened in quite some time, but I warned them ahead of time, and I was like, hey, in case you hear like I'm like making like grunting noises or whatever, it's because I'm like having sleep paralysis, and you can shake the shit out of me to wake me up. So then like it happened in the middle of the night, and like they told me afterwards, like, oh yeah, they shook me, and then I woke up and I was like, all right, this is good. But yeah, so I think maybe that's why I don't dream so much, because I think like my body just bypassed it.
Huh. Interesting.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen to me before.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
I hope you don't,
like, just
it's
being
terrifying.
And what's crazy about it is
feels like you're in a horror movie.
Those moments, like there's a game. I haven't played it, but it's something along the lines of the sleep paralysis, where you're sleeping in bed and you wake up and you're in a dream, but there's something moving and you can't move, and like,
dude,
you're just there. And like,
he's gonna have sleep paralysis tonight, bro.
No, that's what happens. It's like I didn't add that part into it, but like when it happens, you're like awake but not awake, but there's like you feel like there's something watching you, or there's something there. Dude, it's fucking terrifying.
That's
it's the worst.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
man, you should talk to a
priest.
Yeah, I was gonna say priest, imam, rabbi, whatever.
Imam, yeah. Nah, like I said,
imam?
thankfully,
It's imam, right?
Imam, however you pronounce
Imam.
it, the same. Yeah, imam,
Imam.
you know. Good stuff. What was the next thing you
the
had?
House passed
Wasn't
a
there? I think there was
spending
something.
package to reopen the government.
Oh,
Wednesday it was. I told you Wednesday.
You're hearing it now, boys. You're hearing it now. Too bad we're not
There.
live.
First. Yeah.
You'll hear it in
You'll hear about it
12
in a few
hours.
How long have we been recording?
1 hour and 43 minutes. Pretty good.
I guess we could touch in on Trump being named in the Epstein file, apparently. Dems are pushing this out.
Yeah?
Dems are pushing it out.
Oh,
Also, since we went live, Republican or Representative Adele, whatever her name is.
Adele?
The one did she get sworn in?
She got sworn in and she immediately signed.
So okay, so she's gonna release the Epstein files, or the push for the Epstein files.
Yep.
Yeah.
Jeez.
And
So
some were saying the conspiracy is, I think we touched on it last week, or was it last week or the week before? Either way, the conspiracy is that the part of the reason the government shut down was for so long was because
to
of
not
that,
get her sworn
or
in.
a piece of that. But then I read something else, or I was listening to something else, and it had to do with delaying. It was like delaying health, something relating to healthcare, and then I don't remember. Of course, always happens.
You were talking about
I should have made notes.
delaying her getting sworn in, so that because if she got sworn in, then she was going to be the last signature to get the Epstein file to be released.
Yeah.
And that is done because she was let's see.
So what, she drove herself to D.C. to get sworn in?
No, I think they signed the deal, and once they signed it, she was able to.
And then they swore her
or-
in.
But
Yeah, but the
Yeah,
Epstein
because they
stuff
just-
came out like earlier today. They just needed to give Kash Patel enough time to bury everything they need to bury. Find it all, Kash. Find it all.
something, I think from what I heard, there's not really any change, like any substantial change in the government shutdown bill. Like the bill that was keeping the government shut down, there isn't really a significant difference from what was
Oh yeah.
in there all
Originally
along,
proposed,
especially the things relating to the healthcare piece of it that the one side was claiming is the reason why they weren't signing it.
All they promised is that they'll allow them to bring a bill to the floor at some other time in the future. That's it.
It's a bunch of bullshit. But I honestly think there was that's what I was. There was, I don't know if it was a senator or representative. One of them was like looking to bring a bill that I can't remember his name. Basically saying if there is a shutdown, those involved in not signing or those people that are intentionally holding it up are will not be provided with pay or back pay after the shutdown. So like if you're the reason why the shutdown is continuing, you don't get paid for the time that the government is shut down, and you don't get reimbursed when the government comes back up.
Did they put that into the bill to reopen the government? That's what you're saying?
No, this was a separate thing.
Oh, they should put that bill in. But all these people, they're just making money off of Nancy Pelosi's move. So
Then they should also,
the Nancy Pelosi index.
yeah, they should also 100% not be getting paid. If the government shut down and people are gonna,
I think all congressmen should not be get paid if the government shut down.
yeah, there should be nobody in government that gets paid if you guys are shutting down the government.
Yep.
But hold on, trying to get the quote that happened.
I had this crazy idea about, because we were, recording today, and I was thinking about, what else would be interesting to record? I had this crazy idea about how somebody should start a channel where they record the news as heard 30 years from now. You know what I mean? So like whoever wins out, Republicans or Democrats, right? Like, you know how like you get the news about like how, so I was listening to podcasts of Russell Crowe. I'm kind of cutting you off here. I'm sorry, but Russell Crowe talking about Nuremberg, right? And the movie that he was in more recently, and how
It just released, guys.
and how the whole idea, the whole spin on everything. They say spin, but whatever, you can call it reality, whatever. But the whole idea was, these aren't my words, but that all of these Nazis that were on trial in Nuremberg were not all monsters. They kind of just like slowly got like indoctrinated, and then it went crazy, right? Like, and then things got crazy, right? And so like they're all monsters. Like these people are human, right? They made human mistakes. They followed this guy, and it went crazy, right? And but like nowadays, right? If you think of anybody who was in the SS, what are they? Evil motherfuckers, right? Those dudes were evil as fuck, right? So we should create the news of today as somebody might hear it 50 years from now. Like, oh, yep, dictator Trump, did this or whatever. You could do like a Democrat version, you could do a Republican version, right? Like fascist Chuck Schumer,
Dude,
and just put like the biggest spin on it, right?
It'd be wild.
It'd be hilarious. It'd be hilarious.
It would be wild.
So-
I mean, you don't even have to wait 30 years. You could just wait 10.
No, what I'm saying is do the news now as if you're telling it 30 years from now, right?
Got it.
So like we'll do last week from what the Democrats see in 30 years, you know what I
Yep,
mean?
yep,
Like
yep.
or like even just like talking the news about like how the future might. Oh, yep. These idiots were arguing over something very stupid that means absolutely fucking nothing, you know what I mean? Like, and just go like all crazy about it. I would watch that shit. That shit would be hilarious.
So it's called HR 5637, the No Work, No Pay Act of 2025, introduced to the House
No work, no pay.
9/30/2025, and the bill prohibits members of Congress from being paid during a government shutdown, beginning with the 120th Congress. Under the bill, a government shutdown is in effect when there is a lapse in appropriations for any federal agency or department as a result of failure to enact a regular appropriations bill or a continuing resolution. And that was by Jack Husted or John hold on. Senator John Husted, a Republican from Ohio, and Senator Rick Scott's, a Republican from Florida. No budget, no pay act. This bipartisan bill would stop lawmakers from receiving their salaries until both the House and the Senate fund the government. So that'd be a good step in the right direction. I mean, it's kind of crazy that they can just hold everyone hostage and continue to get paid when they're not doing their jobs.
Yep.
Like they can just delay it as long as they want and put on a show and do whatever.
It's one of the biggest impacts of the American people in years.
To further the point, the guy, what is it, John Fetterman? You're from Pennsylvania. I saw an article about how he signed on, or he decided to sway from holding out because he said at this point it's reaching a critical mass for like the, was it ABA, ACA or whatever? Not ACA. Something about people's just the ability to give people the support that they need in the state. Like, it's you're holding people at hostage and they're in danger of like not being able to eat and have safety. So
right.
That was interesting to see. He hopped the aisle to support something that's good for the people of the state that he represents.
Right. What is that quote you were gonna say, Ant?
So, what was released from the Democrats? Like they had 23,000-page documents.
Jesus Christ!
But Trump was mentioned multiple times, and the big thing that they were highlighting was an email from April 2011. I want you to realize that dog that hasn't barked is Trump. ... Victims spend hours at my house with him. The White House says the unnamed victim referenced is Virginia, who repeatedly said Trump was not involved in any wrongdoing whatsoever. The name Virginia also appears in an
Unredacted?
Nothing really, man. It's Democrats are saying they struck a blow. Everyone's taking it. That hasn't really looked into this too much. As Trump's name was mentioned, Trump is a pedophile. Arrest Trump.
Bro.
Headlines.
Whatever. I don't know. I mean, I don't know what their session is, because really, like, this is it, right? Like, this is the first year of Trump, right? We've got 3 more, and then he's gone. Like, what do you mean, arrest him? What are they going to do?
I mean, he's Hitler, bro.
I mean...
He's the Antichrist.
It's ridiculous.
You see what he's doing?
It's ridiculous.
He hates
I remember now. So, okay, the story or the thought behind it was they were keeping the government shut down, and the only time that they stopped was when it got to the point where they realized it was going to affect their base and the people to support, because it was getting to the point where they were being viewed negatively. The Democrats were being viewed negatively because they were holding the economy hostage by not signing off on a bill to open the government.
Right.
Is basically that's the only reason why they backed down on it, was because it was going to affect their rank, like their ratings. And you ready? Because this was to benefit them in the elections, in the midterm election, or not the election, in this round of elections, there were key seats that they were able to gain because of the fact that the government was shut down.
Yeah.
So they kept
already
it.
said it. They released a document. Hold on. I got that.
But that's what I'm saying. So like that's what I was trying to think of before that I remembered, and it was because the idea of the whole No Kings movement was backlash on them because they were essentially acting as like an arbitrary force to basically control it by just not signing on to a bill for no reason other than to just not sign on.
I'm sorry, everybody. By the way, my head is pounding, and that's why I've been having my eyes closed. Not that I'm tired. I'm getting another headache.
I'm sorry to hear that, man.
That's all right. 7.
But yeah, so that's the story with the government shutdown. It's back open. We're back in business. Trump is named multiple times, and
he's our president.
It'll
dick.
Yeah, it'll probably be nothing, and even if it is something, we'll see if anything actually comes out of them releasing it.
I said this on the podcast before. Trump, during his first term, put in big motions on ways to help sex trafficking and also aid to sex trafficking. So
that's penance.
There was that, and then on top of that, Trump kicked Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago, wasn't allowed back in Mar-a-Lago.
After he got caught.
No, this is before. This is in 2007.
So he knew and didn't say anything.
From what
there's a bad spin for everything. There's a bad spin for everything. You don't have to respond.
I know, but
he's just hitting you with the devil's advocate every single thing. He's just
from what was said. From what was said, it was Epstein was hitting on somebody's daughter that happened to be 15 years old. And he was like, "She's 15, you sicko. Get the fuck out of here." And was not allowed back in Mar-a-Lago after that point. Right? So he didn't see him do anything and or didn't know if he did or didn't do. This is what took place and was like, "You're not welcome here."
They had 18 years to fabricate that story.
I mean, this has been well documented for years.
Yeah, I'm just.
I know, but listen, you're gonna say what you're gonna say, but there are people out there that really do believe that Trump is this
monster,
fucking monster, and I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah.
Everyone will be like, "Well, why do you defend him all the time?" Because you come up with fucking stories that make me not want to sit here and
story time.
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to sit here and just say, "Wow, that's a riveting fucking tale you're spinning"? No, it's
Are you
not
ready?
True. What?
The biggest point, I said, are you ready? The biggest point in all of this is our government does not consist of people who are like us or represent us.
Oh, really?
They are all you think so? You think it does?
No, I don't.
Exactly. So the people that are running the government and the people that are in politics and all that stuff are not people that represent us or are our peers. They are not our peers. You ain't hanging out with Trump. You ain't hanging out with any of these people. You ain't hanging out with Nancy Pelosi. You ain't hanging out with any of these politicians, any of these people in government. You're not hanging out with them. So they're not representing us in the way that we would want to be represented as citizens of the United States. So that's the bigger picture. Trump, Biden, Kamala, whoever. Vance made up fucking bullshit. Vance, don't even get me started on that guy. He's like, anyway.
Also, the people that run the government are not elected.
Yeah. Well.
It's not bro.
It's actually factual.
Did you listen to the John Kiriakou freaking podcast, bro?
This is true.
These bureaucrats that have been there for 30 years, and they will just be like, I can wait this president out.
Well,
next one comes. I'll do what I want. I mean, they don't know. You think Trump got into office and knew what he had to do to fix the country? No, he didn't. He didn't know what the country's problems were. He didn't know what the country's problems were. I mean, you got these Nancy Pelosi's, these Nancy Pelosi wannabes. I can wait out a president. I'm gonna be freaking Speaker of the House 4 times.
Career politicians.
Yeah, yeah.
And it seems like we just come back to the same points. When we have these discussions, we come back to the same points, which is why it's like, it's almost like you can say it until you turn blue in the face, and until like some actual, some things get changed to that actually lead to real improvements in the way our government is run.
When people start speaking up to promote change, they get shot in the neck.
I don't know now. Did he actually get shot in the neck? I don't know.
Whoa.
There's even more shit coming out about that.
Bob
So
Lazar never got shot in the neck.
What do you mean?
there's video that is showing like the chair going into the other chair.
What?
Have you not seen that?
Nope.
No.
You're gonna have to send.
There's like video. There's footage feeds where it shows the chair basically morphs into the other chair in the background. After like when they're moving stuff around, like when they're jumping around after he gets shot, the chair basically morphs into the other chair.
So they're saying it's AI.
What? You're gonna have to.
Plus,
send
like, yeah,
Somebody made
I'll
that
find
with
this up and
AI.
send it.
After the.
I'm not gonna. Maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna dig too deep
you're
into it
talking
because
about. I thought you meant Trump. You're talking about
Charlie Kirk.
Charlie Kirk.
Kirk. Yeah.
But
then let's not even get started about that whole situation, because then if you look at his ex-wife, his late wife, and the way she's transformed into this thing that she's doing, and then like her and JD Vance together as well, and how their relationship is, and the way she's saying things that ain't any. I don't understand. How would you say that? Like, how could you say the thing? Like, she's talking to him like they're about to be dating, or like they're gonna get married or something.
I didn't see what this was.
whoa.
She's basically,
bro.
she was like talking up to him in such a way that she was saying like, oh, I'm so grateful he's here, and there's a man like JD Vance and my husband, and this, it was like, you got to watch the video. It's very cringy.
Bro, you
It's
need
like
to
just
send
not a
me
like.
the conspiracy channel that you watch, so I can be prepared for
Bro,
these conversations, bro.
This is
I want to see what
finally.
your feed looks like. You know
This is
what
a
I mean?
finally curated Instagram and
Bro, your life is full of
different
entertainment, bro. I love it.
different YouTube searches. It is mainly a lot of it's entertainment. This is all. I'm doing this for you all. I'm doing this for everyone watching, so they can enjoy the
Yes.
craziness that comes
Share
out of
your
this
feed
mouth.
with everybody.
Yeah.
I want to end with this. I saw a UFO
Oh, where? When?
last night. I
What?
saw a
No.
UFO.
Tell us more.
No.
I swear to God. Either that or it was like a trick with light.
Did you record it?
No, I didn't have time. It moved way too fast.
Okay.
So I was driving home, and I was coming off of 476. You know where I get 476 when I'm coming home? Like you brought us home the other night, right? And I'm going down that street. I turned left off of the ramp, and I'm going down that street right before I make the right there. And kind of like in this direction, right from me, I see this light with a tail that just,
Okay.
and I'm like, what was that?
Was it a shooting star?
I was like, this could either be a meteorite or like, but I mean, like, if it was a meteorite, I would have thought that I would have saw some on the news, meteorite hit in Bucks County, blah, blah, whatever, or something, you know what I mean? Like, because that's not like something that happens every day, right? But it was like low elevation. It was like close to the ground. It wasn't like I saw it in the sky. It was like, I don't know, maybe 100 feet 200 feet off the ground.
Okay.
So like, this is beyond getting into the atmosphere. Like that shit would have broke up, not like it would have broke up. So like,
And if it's that low, it's gonna make impact.
yeah, it would have made impact.
How big was it?
What's up?
How big was it?
I don't know. Maybe like, I couldn't like, I saw it such a short time. I couldn't really get depth perception out of it. Right. So like, I don't know how far away it was. It didn't seem like it was that far away. Maybe like, I don't know, 500 feet away, You know, like I'm trying to think like 300 feet that way, 200 feet in the air, or whatever. Do the math.
Yeah, I'm not doing the
But
math.
I don't know. I mean, it looked sizable. Like
a surfboard, like a skateboard.
it looked like a car.
Was it in
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it was long.
Silver Surfer?
It could have been Silver Surfer, but that's kind of small. For
No,
a car.
sorry. No,
That'd be a
jokes
small
aside.
car.
Jokes aside.
It looked like a car.
That would be some crazy light to fucking make you think that. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of light's going to be.
I know. I mean, it had like a shadowy image behind the light, which is what I'm trying to gauge the size on. Like, it wasn't all lit up. It was like a light at the front, and it was just like, and I was like, holy shit. I was like, I just saw a UFO or a fucking meteorite. Or these lights are playing tricks with me. Or, I mean, it could have been like a cable, like, you know, running across the road or something that I saw the light. But, I mean, it didn't keep going, right? So I was like, I don't know. And it was pretty freaking straight. Like,
and if it was something that big, you would have heard or seen, or there would have been something.
I was like, the ground's not shaking right now. You know?
Regardless of whether the ground shook or not that you felt, it would have been headlines.
Yeah. But there were trees. Like, you know, so like it kind of like dove and went behind trees. So then I couldn't see it anymore. And I was like, well, where'd it go? I don't know. But, and I was also driving like 45 miles an hour in a tight lane. So I was like, I better look at the road.
Yeah. Let's not get into an accident.
I was like,
that's fucking crazy, dude.
what the fuck is that?
Damn.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Good stuff.
That's pretty wild. Not the first one I've seen, but that's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Not the first.
I feel like we've all seen.
No, I've seen a UFO before.
When
I was like 10. We were
Are
going.
you sure you can trust this memory?
The memory's been the same for a long time.
Oh no, it's my end. Maybe.
And I have a memory of sharing this memory with other people. Remember that Swiss kid that I told you about, that German kid or whatever that was like started playing soccer when he was 5 years old. I think I talked about it like last week. So I told his parents, and they were like, "We've seen one too," and like there was a whole like, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. So I was in the car with my mom or my stepfather, and this was Nikki's dad.
Mm-hmm.
And we were driving up to the Poconos. My family has a house in the Poconos, and it gets real dark up there. And I remember I was in the front seat, and I went and I looked up at the sky. Right, it was dark because I'm like, oh, there's no lights. Look at all these freaking stars, and I'm coming from New York City, so like, there ain't no stars.
Yep.
Ain't no stars, dog. You guys see no stars, dog.
Just a night sky, dog, and a moon.
It's like, it's like, oh my God, look at all these stars, which isn't very glamorous now, like in the Poconos, because there's so many lights. But like back then, it was. And then I saw these moving stars, like 5 of them, right? And they're all moving at the same speed, and they're slowing down, but they're like staying above us. And I remember like looking at the clock before I looked up at the stars. So I went and I looked up, and then I looked back down, and I was like, that's weird. And I looked at the clock, and 10 minutes had elapsed.
What?
Yeah.
You got anally probed.
Isn't
bro.
that freaking crazy? Isn't that weird?
They tickled your butthole.
That's wild.
Yeah.
With their big
I don't know
finger.
what happened.
Oh,
but
E.T. phoned home in your bunghole.
I lost 10 minutes of my life. You know what I mean? I want them 10 minutes back.
That's straight fucking 10 minutes of pounding.
But like,
E.T. phoned home, all right.
It was weird.
Poor little Scotty's butthole, bro.
It was weird. You guys ever had that happen to you?
No, I haven't had anally probe happen to me.
No, I've never lost 10 minutes.
You never seen a UFO, bro?
I can't say E.T.
I've seen a UFO before.
Tickle my bunghole.
Yeah.
Nah,
I've seen a UFO before, but never seen one where it stopped the time for 10 minutes and I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's never happened to me either. I've seen something in the sky that I can't explain. Me and Ed were driving back from work, and we both saw it. He was in my car, so I know that like we saw something. I don't know what, like, again, what you said, right? Like, I didn't. It's your second story. It's not your first story. Your first story is a vivid moment where you looked at that, you looked at time, you saw that this was weird.
Yeah.
This was more like in passing,
Right.
but both of us at the same time was like, "What the fuck was that?"
Yeah.
So I don't know what it was, right? But like we saw, UFO is what it is, right? Unidentified flying object. So I'm not saying it's alien presence, but yes, I saw something peculiar.
Peculiar.
Percolating. Time for the percolate.
Tricky word. That's a
Time
tricky
for the
word.
percolator.
Okay, what did it look like?
It was a weird looking triangle.
Yep.
A weird looking triangle. It was a dark gray color. It was dark at night. It was dark. It wasn't. It's like one of those nights
like
where it was like 4:30 and it was getting dark.
Yeah.
Ah.
Winter night.
Yep. And I just remember it moving from across, like it went from right to left in front of us on 287. And
Like a bird?
no. It was just like the size of a car.
Like a plane?
Wow.
Like the size of a car. But it moved quick, and I really couldn't, because he said the same thing. I was like, what was that? And he was like, I don't fucking know. I was like, what did you see? He was like, and he explained the size, explained everything, what I'm doing now. It's still a vivid memory. I have it. But I just can't explain it.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's weird.
It is crazy.
It's weird.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Searchable, it was what you were talking about before.
Searchable?
Something that we were talking about. You mentioned searchable, and it made me think about a segue. There has been a TikTok algorithm change. They're going from a just a feed where like short form content. They've switched it to long form content. They want more long form content on their platform, but they're specifically looking for searchable content. So like, I'm gonna have to do a better job from a hashtag perspective and description to help there. And I think we should focus more on 2 to 3 minutes. So see if that changes anything. Who cares about what Instagram's gonna do? Let's do 2 to 3 minutes and see if it changes.
Okay.
All right.
For
Well,
all you content
There you have it,
creators
ladies
out
and
there,
gentlemen.
TikTok has changed, so this should help your platform as well.
Yeah. Well,
Thanks for
checking in.
Another great week of fun content. Sorry for the last 45 minutes from my perspective. I've been battling friggin', I don't know what it is.
Migraine.
Long COVID.
Nah, I'll say in a minute. Shut down.
Yeah. All right.
Later, all.
Signing off.
Cheers.